Welcome to Magic Tale World, where every story comes alive with wonder. Let's open the book and begin our adventure together.
Deep in a sun-dappled forest, where the trees whispered secrets to the wind, lived a very clever fox named Finlay. Finlay had a bushy red tail, twinkling eyes, and a nose that could sniff out a treat from a mile away. One bright, sunny morning, Finlay was trotting through the woods, his tummy rumbling like distant thunder. He hadn't eaten breakfast yet, and he was feeling exceptionally hungry. He sniffed the air, hoping for a hint of something delicious. He smelled damp earth, sweet wildflowers, and the piney scent of the trees, but no food. Just as he was about to give up and search for some berries, a wonderful aroma wafted past his nose. It was cheesy. It was savory. It was absolutely irresistible. Finlay followed the scent with a skip in his step. It led him to the edge of the forest, near a cozy little cottage, and there, on a branch of a tall oak tree, he saw the source of the delightful smell. It was a crow, a sleek, black bird with glossy feathers that shimmered in the sunlight, and in her beak she held the most magnificent piece of cheese Finlay had ever seen. It was a big, golden wedge, and Finlay knew he had to have it. The crow, whose name was Corinna, was very proud of her find. She had spotted it on the windowsill of the cottage and had swooped down to snatch it up before anyone else could. Now she was perched high on the branch, ready to enjoy her prize. Finlay's mind started racing. He couldn't climb the tree, and the crow was too high up for him to jump. He needed a plan, a very clever plan. He sat down at the base of the tree, looked up at Corinna, and put on his most charming smile. "Good morning, Mistress Corinna," he called out in his smoothest voice. "You are looking especially beautiful today. Your feathers are as black and shiny as polished jet, and your eyes sparkle like the brightest stars in the night sky." Corinna, who was about to take a big bite of her cheese, paused. She had never been called beautiful before. She puffed out her chest, feeling very pleased with herself. She tilted her head, listening intently, but she kept her beak clamped tightly shut on her precious cheese. Finlay saw that his flattery was working. He continued, his voice dripping with admiration. "I have heard many birds sing in this forest," he said. "The nightingale, the robin, the sweet-singing lark. But I have a feeling that your voice must be the most beautiful of all. A bird as magnificent as you must have a voice to match. Oh, if only I could hear you sing just one single note, I would declare you the queen of all birds." Now, Corinna was a proud crow, but she wasn't known for her singing. In fact, her voice was more of a loud, croaky caw. But Finlay's words went straight to her head. The queen of all birds. She completely forgot about the cheese in her beak. She forgot all about her hunger. All she could think about was proving that she truly had the most wonderful voice in the entire forest. She wanted to show the fox just how beautifully she could sing. So she took a deep breath, puffed out her chest even further, and opened her beak wide to let out the loudest, most magnificent sea she could manage. But the moment she opened her beak, dot plop, the big golden wedge of cheese fell out. It tumbled down, down, down through the leaves, landing right at Finlay's paws. Finlay didn't waste a second. He snatched up the cheese, gave a little wink up at the stunned crow, and said, "Thank you, Mistress Karina. You do have a strong voice. But here is a little piece of advice. Never trust a flatterer." And with that he trotted off into the woods, munching happily on his delicious cheesy breakfast. Poor Karina sat on her branch, her beak empty and her pride a little hurt. She watched the clever fox disappear among the trees. She had been so focused on the compliments that she had lost her tasty meal. From that day on, she was a much wiser crow. She learned that it's nice to receive compliments, but it is more important to think carefully and not let vanity get in the way of common sense. And as for Finley, well, he enjoyed his cheese very much, but he knew he had played a tricky game. The story of the clever fox and the vain crow became a tale told all throughout the forest, a reminder to everyone to be wary of sweet words with a hidden purpose. And that's the story of the fox and the crow. It teaches us a valuable lesson, doesn't it? It's always good to be careful and think before you act, especially when someone is being a little too nice. What was your favorite part of the story? Let us know in the comments below. We love reading what you think. If you enjoyed our story time today, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends who love stories too, and make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next adventure. We have so many more wonderful tales to share with you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Thank you for watching Magic Tale World. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more magical adventures tomorrow. See you next time!